Queen.
Carl!
Queen.
Oh, hi guys. How's everyone doing? Donk, you make an excellent point. I just feel like pollen would makes my sinuses burn. The allergies are shit-tastic. Like, they're absolutely shit-tacular. Sorry, shit-tacular and crap-tastic. It's bad, real. It's really bad. Um, poor Romus got to hear the grumbles beforehand. But yeah, welcome in. How's everybody doing? Potato, thank you for hanging out. And the resub, you're awesome. Like totes awesome. Oh my god, you guys kicked off a hype train. Y'all are insane. Insane. I wish the activity feed showed how many pickles everybody got, but I have to scroll through. I think Emma is currently winning. Also, Romus. Grats on the beaver nuggets. That is awesome. Fox, welcome in. Who else am I missing? Monarch. Oh, Monarch. I wanted to tell you, we got in Muck. We got the gamer mode win a game in less than 10 days. We did that the other day. Our next goal is to beat the game without any power-ups. I'm not sure how that's supposed to happen when in order to beat the game, you have to pick up all of the crystals. But in order to pick up the crystals, you probably have to pick up a power-up from the Guardians. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. Leanne, welcome in. Rosebud. I know I'm slowly going through the list. I'm sure I'm going to miss somebody. Sleepy, welcome in.
I don't see much of nothing.
The grumbles
fact,
are a lot of like growling groans. It's bad. It's bad. Thanks, Rosebud. I've taken off my glasses. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I have not logged in since last Monday. So I don't, if I was needing materials, I got none of it. So who the hell knows? Yeah, it will make it, but I'm done with the list. Let's see. We are probably done with andesite, so it's going into coral. Coral? I did actually work on some coral a little bit. I don't think I got enough, but I did get some. Oh, acacia. That's the other thing I need. Yay. Oh, Rosebud, what? I love how, like, just like, oh, cow. Oh, Rosebud. Oh, no. Also, I am sorry if you hear me sniffing. I can't help you today. Oh, nice. Good job. So, yeah, I saw that you were saying something about CDL. So, here's all I'm hearing is you're getting a CDL. I'm going to convert a school bus into a tiny home, and you're going to drive me around. That's what I'm hearing. That's the long and the short. Of what I heard when you said you were getting a CDL. My only thing is when we go to convert the school bus into a tiny home. I feel like the kitchen needs to be massive. And bedrooms need to be on opposing sides of the bus. And there may need to be some soundproofing. Just saying. For no reason. Start with larger than a school bus. Hi, cheeky cleric. Welcome in. I was thinking about you over the weekend. Because, I forget what we were doing. Me and Mr. Cow were doing something, and we were playing Repo, and he kept like pushing his luck and doing dumb shit and ending up dead. And at one point, I was just like, "Oh my god, I can't fucking heal stupid." Dolphin, my villagers sound weird. Do they? Do they sound weird? I wonder if it's because we have so many of them. So here's what I was thinking. Obviously, I'm gonna eventually place some blocks, right? Because that's the whole point of this game, supposedly. And then while I'm placing those, the acacia is gonna grow. But I was thinking before stream, and by before stream, I mean like 2 minutes before stream. So Rosebud knows. Well, all of you know, these guys were done legit, right? Like, I bred the villagers, I moved them, I sat there and I think we spent an entire stream refreshing one or two villagers to get stuff, right? So we all are aware that these villagers were earned. Since I've done the hard way, I am not going to, when it comes time to move everybody into their like lore-based and like aesthetically pleasing homes. Oh, thank God, I can put my eyeballs back on. I'm gonna do magic, and I'm gonna summon them in. I'm gonna do the cheaty thing. But I only do the cheaty thing after I've done the legit thing. So I have done the correct thing. Because a lot of these, like this guy's still in a minecart, right? But like some of them aren't. Most of them aren't. So I'm just gonna summon them and put them where I want them. And I'm also going to reduce the amount of villagers that we have, because when you summon them in, if you're really sneaky, you can tell them what trades to have. So yeah, Fox, that's what I was about to say. I'm gonna tell them what trades to have, so I can put them in an order that makes sense. We don't need anything, Rosebud. I'll be completely honest with you, I almost streamed that. But I saw that Rowan needed to figure out how to sleep, and so I decided not to, because I figured if I streamed over there, Rowan would forsake sleep. Yeah, exactly. And he needs to, so we're leaving him be. I want to get all of this shit done. I want to get all of this shit done so I can remove all of this ugly stuff, right? That's the plan. So let us figure out our life. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? I don't think today is the day to try and figure out my life. You can, but I need you to be fully aware of the fact that if you do that, he's gonna think it was me. Like, he's 100% gonna think I'm the one that did it. Also, we have absolutely got to drop the thermostat. Pardon all of my phone farts, guys. I was looking at the I was looking at the weather, and I'm so over it, guys. I want rain. Right now, it says we're supposed to have rain next Monday, which means we're not going to have rain until November. Like, let's be completely honest. I use a hosting service, and it's the same one that I gave to Rosebud. It's they look. I know I'm a itty bitty baby streamer, um, and I know that like the chance of me ever getting sponsored is going to be like crazy. But I don't need to be sponsored to tell you guys my favorite. I absolutely love Server Miner. They I had a server through someone else, and oh, that's filler. Um I had issues with it. Like it was bad. Um I was a Skyblock server, and I just like it was so laggy that like I would try to open a chest and then it would take 2 minutes for the chest to actually open. And I couldn't figure out why, because like it wasn't a very old server. I didn't have a ton of stuff going on. There was no excuse for all of the lag, right? So I reached out to their customer support, and I don't remember who I was using, but it was just like, try reducing the number of villagers, try doing this. And I was just like, that's not the problem. Like, that's not the problem. And like it just kept going. So I just said, fuck it, right? So I started looking around for other hosting services, and I would pay, load my world onto their server, see if it was still laggy, send them a message, and if I got the runaround or if I got a shitty response, I would cancel. Um, and I think Server Miner was like the third or fourth one that I used. Uh, and I was already over it, right? So I was just like, that's it. Just gonna cancel. They're not gonna help me. I don't know what the problem is. So I just sent in a cancellation request, and they responded with, is there a problem? Like, you just brought this up. Is there a problem? And I told them, like, here's what I'm doing. Like, I'm shopping around, and here's why. Here's the issue that I'm having. Um, and they were like, give us a day. And they went through all of the logs and all of the files and found exactly what the problem was. Guys, it was a composter. It was a bugged out composter. And they told me the exact coordinates for the composter. I broke it, I replaced it, everything was fixed. And they've had a loyal customer ever since, because they went above and beyond when they didn't have to. I've not had a problem with them. They're reliable. It's just been great. Exactly, evil. And I would if I had the spoons and fucks for it. But the problem is with the ADHD, I barely have the spoons and fucks to remember to wake up. Like, there are days, man, where waking up is a challenge. Like today was a big problem with the allergies and everything. I love how we've totally been live for like 20 minutes and I've done absolutely shit all. Oh God, I know. I actually made a decision regarding my antidepressants. So, for those of you on antidepressants, some of the side effects are like, it can make depressive episodes worse. And I'm just like, oh, that's great. That's lovely. This thing that I'm taking to not be depressed could make me depressed. Um, And mine has been really bad here lately. Like, I love to cook. Like, if you know me at all, you know I love to cook. I have barely wanted to cook. Um, and that is a problem. I'm having a hard time getting out of bed. That is also a problem. And I don't like it. Um, I don't like it at all. So I made the decision to just stop taking my antidepressants for like a week or two and see. Because here's my problem. If it's the antidepressants that are making it worse right now, then if I tell my doctor and they switch me to another antidepressant, I have to start all over. And if they just up my dosage and this is what's making it worse, then I don't want to go that route either. So I'm just going to stop for like a week or two, see if it gets better, and then go from there. If it gets better, then I'll tell my doctor, um, like, hey, this is what I've done. Yeah, yeah, evil, they do. And I don't understand. I don't understand it. Okay. So I have to brain, guys. Give me a second. I'm going straight into a little bit more cobble. Right. Yeah, and that's the other problem is I'm having a really hard time getting out of bed, Brady. Like it's bad. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love sleep. Like sleep is amazing. But I need I need to get up. Yeah, I am on Buspar for anxiety, and it mostly works. There are days where I have to take. I'm supposed to take it 3 times a day. Usually I can take it once or twice and I'll be fine. There are days that I absolutely have to take it all 3 times. Yes, I have. I have. All right. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Where did I put it? I don't know what I was thinking, guys. I need rockets and I need fish. And I need that. I don't know what I was thinking. All right. I'll turn on my randomizer and let us go. All right, here we go. Yeah. It's been That's not my problem right now. My problem is too many chemical imbalances in my brain meats. Oh, evil, that's awful. I am so sorry. I my biggest problem is the comorbidities from undiagnosed ADHD. Um I have the OCD, which caused problems with anxiety. And I will say I don't know if lucky is the right word. Um my depressive episodes are they're not awful. Um but they are here lately. It's been really bad here lately, and I don't know what's going on. I think it's the stress with my dad. Was that 3? I think. Maybe I need to get Mr. Cal on Paxil. just I'm just saying. I love the people that are like, "Oh, you and Mr. Cal, smoochy. Oh, so cute and feisty." And I'm just like, we've been married for over 10 years, guys. No. We're adorable. Fucking, he ain't catching strays. That ain't strays. That shit was aimed. I'm a Texan, and my aim is impeccable. Let me just say. Take that as you will. Fucking strays. No. Enjoy your lurk box. I I don't say in Real and Romus will attest to this. I don't say anything behind your back that I don't have the balls to say to your face. I have legit called him out to his face. He knows. I do know that. I know that all too well. It's fine though. It is what it is, right? Like, you sign up, you have to sign up for all of it. How do I want to do this? I don't like that. Oh, bye, Fox. Oh, hi, Fish. Also, hi, Brady. Sorry, I know y'all came in and I didn't say hi. Look, it's a bad brain day. My meds are finally kicking in and they were taken over an hour ago. So I don't know. Also, the boba finally got here. It's on the porch. I could go get it. But I actually finally started doing stuff I finally started placing blocks in the block placing game. I'll finish this one round. Girl, I'm always in the middle of a speech. What you mean in the middle of a speech? I go off on tangents all the time. There was actually something I was going to write down. Oh, that was what it was. We're on the right topic. For those of us on the mood altering druggies, what have you noticed in regards to dreams? Oh, I need to check. Did I want to do that? Right there. See, that's my other thing is I dream. Okay. So before I got on antidepressants, I rarely dreamed. I rarely dreamed. And when I did, they weren't really memorable. Like they just cool, I had a dream. Right? Like they weren't problematic. But since I've started taking antidepressants, I'm dreaming a lot and they're very vivid, and even though I wouldn't classify the bulk of them as nightmares, I don't like I wake up tired. And I think that's part of why I'm having such a hard time getting out of bed is because of the ADHD, right? The mental drain is just as big of a deal. So I might have gotten 8 hours of sleep, but my brain wakes up exhausted from the gymnastics of dreaming. I don't love that. Like I don't love that at all. So that's the other that's the main reason why oh no. That's the main reason why I was asking is because I it's a real problem for me. And I also wonder if the lack of oh my god, if the lack of dreaming is like an ADHD thing. Used to, if I had a dream, it was about tornadoes. And as someone who grew up in Tornado Alley, I'm not terrified of them. They were never nightmares. They were actually very comforting. Welcome back, Fox. See, Evil, I hate having dreams about my family. I've got such a weird... It's so weird. I don't know if you've ever been here for any of the talks about my... Oh, this is bad. I haven't had this on. About any of the talks about my family. But it's not... I wasn't abused, okay? Like, it wasn't that. It was... I was never a person. Does that make sense? I was a possession, Evil. I was adopted, and my dad could not father children, and I was basically I was there to complete the family portrait. Is what I was there for. I was a doll, literally a doll. If I pretty much, yeah, exactly. I was loved like you would love a cherished possession, right? I was fed, I was clothed, I was taken care of, I was, you know what I mean? Like, I was not abused, I was not technically neglected. I was, you know how they say that only children always end up spoiled? That's not true. I was an only child, and I was blamed for everything. I was not spoiled. One, we did not have the finances to be spoiled. And again, I was a doll. So, yeah. E exactly. It wasn't necessarily a seen and not heard situation either, right? Like, I was allowed to play and giggle, and, like, it wasn't one of those situations, but I I was supposed to complete the perfect picture of a family. And mom wanted a doll that she could dress up. Hold on. I'm going to show this. I am going to show a baby picture, guys. Just hold on. Let me find it. Uh I probably should not put this out on the internet, but I give nary a fuck. So let me find it. I think I posted it in Heifer's chat. And if you it's probably just faster to find it. But yeah, like do I have an audio mod that makes things sound? I do not. Do I sound echoey? Is there a problem with my sound? I only have one mic on. Oh, in Minecraft? I don't think so. Let me check OBS for Minecraft. It should only be coming in from. Okay, let me fire a rocket and y'all can tell me. Okay, how about this fish? Does this sound better? Okay, I found the problem. I was testing a new sound setup over the weekend. Fish wasn't crazy. I mean, not about that. We'll say that. Fish wasn't crazy about that. Um are those photos? I might have to go through Heifers. Look, we're all crazy here. So, like, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody that I am not absolutely on board for saying about myself. I know that I'm totally cracked in the noggin. And I embrace it fully. Sorry, I know this is incredibly boring, but give me a second. At the end of this, there is a picture of a baby cow. Where the heck? Yeah, exactly, Rosebud. If you're here, like it's a prerequisite. You can't be you can be neurotypical, but then you have to be like there has to be a little something something that ain't right. You know what I mean? Like but for the most part if you're here, you spicy in the brain. Oh. where the heck? Oh, unrelated. Let me open this picture and save it. Because we were talking about, was it Thursday with Real? We were talking about the ramen bowls that have cats on them. I just found a picture of that I took from the store the day that I bought them. I was trying to convince myself I didn't need them, and I was like, I'll just take a picture of them, and that way, like, in a couple of weeks I can be going through my photos and see them and be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't get those. I didn't even make it out of the store. I totally didn't make it out of the store. I had to have them. They were so perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Heifers, I think. That's the only way I'm gonna find these photos. Oh, nope, just found them. Where's the one? Here we go. This is awful. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm putting this out there. Okay. Evil, be prepared. You're about to have blackmail material. All of you are about to have blackmail material. I was a doll. My mother wanted a doll that she could dress up, right? There you go. That is an actual dress, one of many that I had that were ruffledy. And so this is what she wanted. She put me in pageants. This is like, oh no, guys, it gets better. In between every one of those ruffles, my mother sewed a bell. So I jingled when I walked. Oh no, I had it in yellow too, fox and pink. Yeah, no, I had it in all of the colors. Yeah, yeah, that was my childhood. Yeah. So that's what she wanted. And to some extent that's what she got, right? But let me just show you a picture that perfectly shows who I really was growing up. I did have the lace trimmed ankle socks. I did. So this is that's what she wanted. And when she had her druthers, that is what I wore. This was me though. Oh no. Why did it do that? Hold on. We went from, oh no. I have messed up. We have to make this. That's what she got. She got a tomboy. She wanted a princess. She got a tomboy. I would like to point out I am barefoot. Do you see those bare feet? I am barefoot. This is, and you know what? I am still barefoot. Yep. That is the difference. No. I did not. I they were they were our livelihood. They were our livelihood. um they were not pets. Well, I had this one was a pet. This one was specifically my pet. But the rest of them were like we needed them. When I say we weren't well off in the money area, I mean it. Um, but yeah, that's what she got. And they never liked it. They never liked that I was my own person. And they never liked that I just wouldn't conform. And I didn't. Like starting at around that age, I was my own person and I struggled and fought and bucked like crazy to be my own person. Completely unrelated. Here are the ramen bowls. These are the cat bowls that Real loves. Completely unrelated. Squirrel. I saw the ones in Blue Fox. Oh my god, we really are the same person. I love them. I love them. I love them so much. They are amazing. Uh I'm not entirely sure that that's not the main reason Real requests ramen when she's here. I think like a part of it is yes, she loves the ramen, but I think she just wants the bowls. But yeah, Evil, that's basically my childhood. So for me, dreaming of my parents is a mixed bag, right? Because I was loved as a possession. I was cared for, I was not abused, I was not technically neglected, but I was also not accepted as a person. And I don't think I was ever, I'm in my 40s now, and I don't think I was ever actually accepted as my own individual. So for me, yes, I do dream about them quite a bit, but I'm not sure it's always welcome. That is part of the reason why I want to stop having the dreams. Uh, but I do wonder if like the ADHD thing is why I used to like never really dream. Like, and if so, is it specifically like ADHD? Is it primarily the ADHD? Is it primarily the phantasm? Like what part of it? Does that make sense? No. I don't know if I'm making sense. Oh no. Spottable spot. That's not allowed. But whatever it is, I really liked not dreaming and would really like it if I could go back to not dreaming. Because I'm tired of waking up exhausted, mentally exhausted. Yeah, I don't think honestly, I don't think that I used to dream, or if I did, they were inconsequential and like ended up just fading super, super fast. But I think that's part of the reason why I used to be okay on just like 6 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep. But now, not so fucking much, and I hate it. So yeah, I have made the executive decision to mess with my meds myself. And my doctor is awesome. Like if I messaged him and told him this is what I'm doing, he'd just be like, "Okay, but keep me updated." So it's nothing for me to just like have my appointment with him and be like, "So I did this thing with my meds," and he's just like, "And how did it go?" And I'm like, "It went well." And he's like, "Okay." And because he knows if I messaged him and said, "Hey, so I did this thing, I tried this thing and it didn't work, and I think now then like I want to try a different med or I want to try a different dose," he knows I'm not going to be stupid about it, right? And I also tell Mr. Cal anytime I'm doing something with my meds, like I told him this time, "Oh, hey, there's wood." I told him this time, I was like, "I'm going to stop taking my antidepressants for a couple of weeks." And he's like, "Okay, I'll keep an eye on you and let you know." And I'm like, "Cool." Because, sometimes you just don't know. Like, you would think you would know. You would think that it would be obvious because it's your brain, it's your body, you know how you feel. But when you start messing with stuff like that, you don't. Yeah. Yeah, most of my dreams, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, hi. Uh, nope, I don't need any of you. Oh. Ew. Could you not hawk loogies in my ear, you nasty ass llama? Um, a lot of my dreams were like struggling to fly, if that makes sense. Like I'd get off the ground, but it was just like a really big leap and coast. It was very weird. Those ones, though, to me, those used to be the worst dreams I ever had. Now, not so much. Oh. Thank you for your contribution, sir. You know what? I'm just gonna take all of you. Um, exactly, evil. Yeah. I'm very aware of, like, there's times where you don't realize, right? Like I think I've been struggling with this depressive bout for like 3 or 4 weeks and I just didn't realize it. And then all of a sudden I was just like, I'm sleeping way too much. I don't want to cook. This is what happened when I wanted to get on antidepressants. Like something's not right. Oh no, Rosebud. Completely unrelated, Rosebud. Texas still has a problem with wild boars. Just saying. Uh-oh. All right. We are going to take a small break. Like I'm not even going to put up words on stream. I'm going to feed the frijole because she has just walked over and announced that it is food time. And I'm going to go grab the boba. There's been a hunting accident. Also completely unrelated. Uh my family has a backhoe and 176 acres in the middle of nowhere, Texas. You know, in case the wild boars aren't enough. All right, we're going to take that break. Um I'll be back 2 to 3 minutes. Not even that long. So, I'm just going to force the ads that are coming up in like 5 minutes anyway, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. I have boba. Bean is currently noisily slurping on her food. So, yeah. It was great. Good timing. Oh, cats. Rowan's not here, right? Ugh. So over them. I even have all of them in boats. It was supposed to stop the spawns. But now I'm thinking that the boats take them out of the spawn cap. So maybe I need to get up under here and put like fences around it and then break them out of the boats. Because, oh my God. Like, I read on the internet, supposedly, even if they're in boats, that should, like, cats have a different kind of spawn cap rule. But now I'm not so sure. Because those two spawned, and then those assholes up there keep oh, right. Speaking of assholes up there, I was supposed to be chopping wood. Like, these assholes up here spawned while Doc was AFK, so I had to put boats down to get them. I know I have more than 10 cats. I know I do. And I can't with it. I need them to fuck off. Like all the way off, not just partially. But see, like the whole thing about okay. Sorry, dolphin. The reason I haven't started working on the villager trading hall, there's a couple of reasons. One, on the other server, in case you were wondering, Rosebud. The reason I haven't started over there is because, one, I don't know where you want them to end up, right? Like, I kind of started on it. I placed the first little bits of redstone, and then I stopped because I was like, if we're just going to move them and I'm going to have to move the redstone, like, it's not that big of a deal, but, like, let's figure out where we want them. Let's figure out the layout for it. So I feel like you and I need to spend some time on the server in a voice chat and just like figure it out, right? Like where we want everything or where you want everything, what your idea for the build is, like the layout, the style, all of that. The other reason is because I told Rowan I would use that as his first lesson in Redstone. Because it's super simple redstone. Like it's an easy thing to cut your teeth on and to really like understand. So I kind of want to wait for him, but I also know it just needs to get done. God, these cats. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're so annoying. Okay, well, you don't have to build it. Here, I'm going to go into creative and I will show you what I'm thinking. So this is what I do when I am laying out for a build. I don't know if you can hear this dog slurping. It sounds really disgusting. I love her dearly, but this dog smacks like crazy. I will grab a couple of different blocks, right? Like something, usually I use smooth stone and like a light block. So like a shroom light. You can also use torches, but torches in that area are dangerous because I have torched everything to hell and back. Right? So then I'll come, like, let's say this is the area. And this is going to be the outside wall. Right? Or this is going to be the layout, right? Like we're going to lay it out. This is going to be the shape of it. Like maybe you want it to be like a bazaar, right? Like a street vendor thing. So you're going to have, that's your outside wall. This is your inside wall. Right? Like just to kind of lay out the shape of it. right? So from there, you know where you need your villagers to be. So you're going to need a wall to protect them from the side. So then you'll put a villager here, and then a villager here, and that, you know what I mean? Like there has to be a gap in between. So then you can figure out if you want to do, well, you can't do this, right? Because you need a workstation here. So that's not going to work. Like it's basically just that. Just something so that we have, I know where to put the redstone basically. And then past that, we can just use cobble as we have been as a temporary thing. My thing is I want to get them in place and not have to move them again, if that makes sense. Because once they're in place, we don't have to worry about minecarts anymore. I mean, you don't have to do that tonight. You absolutely don't have to do that tonight. Like I said, you and I can spend some time in a voice call or something and suss it out. I was just letting you know what's holding me up. Stick. Oh, I'm gonna need so much acacia. Oh no. Oh no. I think the next level is going to be all cobble and maybe one thing of coral. Coral. I can't not say it. I can't. Also, I know it's been like an hour, but thank you for that hype train, guys. That was amazing. That was awesome. I appreciate your faces. Pink petals, yes. Dye, no. I need to make a flower farm. I need to start a to-do list in game. Which means I need to just put a bunch of signs up with everything that I need to do. Oh, that reminds me. I need to do a thing. Rosebud, I'm sorry in advance for what I'm about to do. There you go. Yeah, now I gotta come over here and do the thing over here. We don't have sticks or hammers. We have knives. All knives, all the time. There was something I was going to get you to add to my to-do list, and now I don't remember what it was. It not the flower farm. It was something to oh my god, sir and or madam. Can you not? There you are. Eh. Rolls. There we go. And then I'll eventually find there we go. Playing Minecraft while watching you play Minecraft is really difficult. Try playing Phasmo while watching Gigs play Phasmo, and also trying to mod for that chat. Oh, hi, Fawn.
You're crazy! How did you pull this off?
I mean, evil, not that I would ever be distracted while modding. I'm a good mod. I would never. Um, thank you so much for the gift subs, Fawn. I appreciate it. Bob the Builder, Floover, Bad Bee, Wishful Thinking, Sleepy got one. Awesome. I would say be sure to thank them, but Fawn might be like me and hate that, so just approach with caution. I've always, every time I gift subs and they're like, be sure to thank them, and then I get a bunch of messages from randos being like, oh my god, thank you, and I just want to tell the streamer, like, I didn't do it for them. They don't have to thank me. Oh shit, Rowan's here. I can't kill any more cat. I mean, hi, Rowan. Oh, I'm such a bitch. Oh my god, you, sir, are like wet sand in my underwear. Yeah. I hate them. They're so noisy.
Pudding!
Oh no. I didn't finish this. Okay, so we'll move you out of the way and then we'll just pretend that this is what I meant to do, and all of this will be cobble. It's fine. Because I can. Y'all are the nicest bunch of assholes I've ever met. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Oh, what? Dennis Leary? Wasn't it? That was Dennis Leary, wasn't it? Yes. We're aging ourselves. Evil. We're 100% aging ourselves right now. It's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, that's kind of how I am about it at this point. I know I'm old. It's fine. Nope. Nope. No. Just like nope. I'm gonna need that particular torch to fuck right off. There we go. Problem solved. I feel like Dennis Leary was a young George Carlin, kind of. Like, hindsight being 2020, I think Dennis Leary was trying to be like George Carlin. Intentionally aggressive, yes. Well, so Dennis Leary, yes. George Carlin, I just think that was him. Like, I don't think that, I think that's why it worked for George Carlin so well. Because I think that was just who he was. Like, you could feel the Give a Fuck 404 rolling off of George Carlin. Right? Like, he legitimately did not care. What just happened? Oh, no. There's a spawnable spot down there. There we go. Problem solved. They just seemed to, it seemed to just happen with George Carlin. Like, it was effortless. Leary always felt like he was trying, which there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. I was gonna do something special over here. There, going to free cam. There was, where did I want to do it at? I think it was right here. Yep, right there. Okay, I'm gonna try and remember that. I'm gonna blink a lot before I get over there. So, seriously? You fuzzy little fucker. Ugh. Oh, really, Rosebud? Okay, that works. I have to turn that off for it to work. Eat. Damn it. Hi, Rowan. Nothing to see here. No, you're fine. If you're not mad at me, then everything is fine. It's a randomization block. Or picker. It's a, hold on. Because I can't do, my brain doesn't work in random. It is, I think it's just called shuffle. No. Random block placement. There we go. I need food that's not food. Yeah, it's the only way I can do it. My brain literally will not do random. I always go, well, this looks uneven, and before I know it, everything is completely symmetrical. It just my it brain doesn't work like that. Are you talking about the little square thingy over my cursor? Yeah, I don't know if it's an option, like a setting, but I am really grateful for it because it reminds me that it's on. Is very important for my squirrel brain. Hello. You. Okay, this is where we're gonna do the thing that is different. Exactly. Exactly. Y'all get it? This is why I have to have a mod that tells me that it's random. Because if I don't have a mod that says this is random, and I like it because I can just tell it like I want this much to be cobble and only this much to be like whatever the other block is, you know? So I like that. There was one I think that I used. It was used to just be called the shuffle mod, but I think that one got discontinued or like stopped getting updated or something. So I ended up with this. Uh and I like it. I like it a lot. Nope. That is not what I wanted. One. Just one. Thank you. Oh, you butt cheek. You absolute fucking lunchbox. Thank you. Jesus Christ. All right. I have spent way too much time going through like different mods and stuff. I think it's one of those things because I do like stuff on servers for people. I don't have it as bad as Real has it. Real has a definite problem with plugins. Like she eats, sleeps, and drinks plugins. The woman is insane. Um, but in the best possible way. Same, evil. Don't ask me to do shit with chords. I can't. I'm awful with chords. Matter of fact, I don't mind, right? Like I don't mind the struggle. I really don't. There I will 100% be fine struggling but streaming it, I did not want people to see how bad I struggled with coordinates So that's when I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time to get the map mod. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A part of me was really worried about how I would make Impulse look evil. I can't look like a complete and total idiot because of the boss. Right? Like I don't want anyone to ever be like, Impulse, your mods are idiots. Like, I'm sure he knows that, right? But I don't think we want the general public to know that. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta do something. Oh, you know what though? Evil, that's not a bad idea. My problem with that would have been I've always had a touch of the wanderlust, you know? So like that would only work for around home. But I always wanted to go off exploring, and then before I know it, I'm like 12,000 blocks away from anything that I would recognize as a base. And yeah, that wouldn't work for me. Oh yeah, well of course. Because even as a noob, you weren't a total noob. Like you have played video games. I'm going to be completely honest. I have not talked to Real about this at all. But I would love to play Phasmo with you. Even if we have to be like ladies' night has a certain amount of testosterone now. I mean, I've been there, so it's not exactly like it's estrogen city. But you know what I mean. I've been thinking about it for a while because it seems like you always play Phasmo on the same nights as us. And then you usually end like maybe 20 minutes after we do. You know, Impulse said that he wasn't going to play Phasmo with us anymore because we made him look bad. Because you know that was I was the one that level shamed him, by the way, when he said that he'd already been level shamed. It was me. He showed up in the lobby and I was like, oh, look at that little level. That's so cute. Because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut. Oh. Yeah, I'm not typically a button pusher. I mean I am, but when it comes to stuff like video games, I want to win more than I want to irritate people. And that's fair. I don't think I will ever be known as that. Like I'm sure one day I will have a total crash out, right? Like I'm sure it'll happen. But I don't think that's ever going to be what I'm known for on my streams. I think if anything, it's going to be like the deep conversations. I'm totally down for like philosophy hour kind of streams. What did I miss? The same Astro from Friday Night Savvy. Oh, that's something. I would love old school Among Us. I think they made changes to it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if like you can still do old school stabby. I think it's changed. Of course he did. If nothing else, Scar is great for stirring the pot. Whoop. All what I meant to do. All right. Oh no. Now we switched it up and go a little bit heavier on the coral. What do we think? 3? I think 3. My problem with Impulse streams is I feel like his streams have gotten earlier and earlier. Like used to, like before he went full time, his streams were always at like 4 p.m. That was perfect for me. Because even though I was still at work, it was towards the end of the day. Most of the higher ups had already fucked off for the day. And oh my god, that does not shock me at all, Evil. Ugh. I can't. I go to bed at like anywhere from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. But circadian rhythm is fucky because of the adahada. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go get more cobble. I am out of la cobble. La cobble. I do have a farm up there now. But yeah, but then I feel like when he went full time, he didn't immediately hop to like the morning streams. Right? Like I think like then it was like noon and that worked. And then I think there was some at like 2 or 3 and those always worked. But now he starts at 11 a.m. for me. And that was fine when I had a 9 to 5 because I was logged in by 10 a.m. I call it a 9 to 5. It was actually a 10 to 7. But now then that I don't have a regular person job, that's problematic for me. Actually, what do I want to do? I want to put all of this here. Grab all of you. I'm going to put all of you here. Put you there. So it's not 100% his fault. It's totally my fault because no, it's not his fault. I was going to say, no, it is his fault. No, it's not. It's a combination of my fault and Pups' fault because she inspired me to change everything and do something that made me happy. And I want to be able to like I would love to tell Imp and Skiz like, "Oh no, your What Are You Waiting For podcast is totally the reason that I did." That's not true. It's not true. I wish I could say it was, but it wasn't. All right, we gotta go get more cobble. I think I have some in bulk storage. Oh, Evil, have you seen my storage since it got done? I don't remember if you've... I don't know if you've seen it. Oh my god! Real has been here. Hi, Real. Oh, crab. Oh, thank you, Fox. I love the particles. I love that I thought of the stuff. The firefly bushes and the ender chests to push their particles up through the floor. That was the other thing that I was thinking about maybe working on today, is this. It would involve some time in creative, though. Like, we'd have to figure out exactly what we wanted to do. Because I don't want it to be full fog effect. I want it to be a gradual fog effect. And I think that's going to mean doing more than one air gap. It could also be like clear glass, air gap, light gray glass, air gap, clear glass. You know what I mean? Like it could just be, it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to play with it. It's going to have to be something that I do in creative. Or I just play around and see what looks better. So I'll probably split this in, like split this side of the room in half and just do, or maybe even in thirds, and do like a different thing in each third to figure out what looks better. Because it's not just what looks better on the wall, it's also what looks better up against these pillars, because I want these pillars to kind of look like they're just eternal, like they just keep going. So like I know I can't use the black glass because that's the black glass. That's only 2 layers of black glass. And like, just look at it. It's too dense. So we got to figure that out. And I don't know how much glass I have. Yeah, I don't have a lot of glass. Do I? No, I'd have to do some more trading. Yeah, I don't have a lot. Rosebud, I need you to do the to-do thing for me. Get all the glass, basically, is what needs to go on it. Get all glass. All of it. Every last bit. I fear you may have misheard me, and you heard I need a lot of Or I want a lot of bacon. No, I want all of the bacon. All of it. Such a good show. Oh, that was supposed to get put up. It did not get put up. What are you dotting me? Don't dot me. Community. No, not community. Community was the college one. Parks and Rec. That was totally a Ron Swanson line. He goes in to a diner and was like, I would like all of your bacon. And the waiter was just like, okay. And he's like, son, I think I need to clear some things up. I feel like you may have misheard me. And you think that I said I would like extra bacon or like a lot of bacon or something. He goes, but in fact, I want all of it. All of your bacon. Oh, you're going to get your knife taken away because you haven't seen a show? Whatever. Hi, Gareth. Yeah, that's not my MO. There's yeah, that's not how I operate. Look, if I haven't kicked people out of the community as a whole for putting beans in their chili, you not seeing a single TV show is going to be fine. Oh, hi, Bella. 29 pickles. Yeah, people have been having really good beans do not belong in chili. As soon as you put beans in it, it's no longer chili. It's a fucking stew. You can call it chili stew, but you cannot call it just plain chili. Look, I'm the asshole that's got that's done the research to prove my point. I'm not just blindly stating opinion here. I'm spitting facts. Like from the origins of chili. I know how it happened. I know how it happened. I know how the whole beans and chili thing got started. But congratulations, you're no longer eating chili. Oh, Cheeky, you are my people. I need to make new roles. Can I make roles on Twitch and just be like, I need to make 2 roles on Twitch. One for like people that like chili and monsters. Like that I need to do that. Yeah, I might have to. Cleric, I don't know, or Cheeky, I don't know what to call you, Cheeky or Cleric. It's gonna depend on where my brain is in the moment. I don't know if you're in my Discord. But if you are, let me know and I will post my chili recipe. It is authentic Texas chili. Like, when I say authentic, I mean it is pretty close to how chili got started. Again, I've done the research because I'm a huge fucking nerd. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna put it in my Discord anyway. Do I have that already printed? I do already have it. All right. I already have it in PDF format. So I can do that right now. Actually, let me open it. Let me open it and make sure that this is the right one. Because I have two saved, and one of them is a year older than the other. And I want to make sure that I'm giving y'all the right ones. Yep, this is different. What is different about this? Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I like the way this one is written better. I mean, they're a little different, but bye, Rowan. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Get some fucking sleep, or I will take you off of, I don't know, some sort of list that will piss you off and traumatize you beyond belief. Not sure which list, but I'll figure something out. There we go. It is in the Discord. It does say ground chili meat. Now, what this is, you may only be able to find this in Texas. It is ground beef, sure, but it's ground coarser. So it's not going to be the little strings of ground beef, you know, like they've pushed it through a small extruder. They've still pushed it through an extruder, but the extruder is much thicker. It's going to be chunkier and meatier. So if you don't have that, honestly, just use the chuck. And what I would do is I would leave some pieces of the chuck roast bigger than others. I like to cut some up really small, and then I cut some, you know, as it says. But typically, authentically, it was chuck roast. If you have a butcher and you can get them to push it through a thicker extruder, absolutely, I do that sometimes. When it's in stock, I will skip the chuck roast completely and just use that because it's faster and it's easier. But you want it to be thick. You want whatever you do, you want to have chunkier beef in it. Um Here we go again. I'm going to see if I can find a picture for you. Cuz Fox, it's different. Like, I know what you're talking about. You can buy the stew meat, right? Pre-cut up. But what I'm talking about is it's still extruded. I may not be able to get a picture of it right now. Because it's not I think it's silly that there's a chili season because I've been craving chili and beef stew here lately. Save image.
Drink some water.
You're not my supervisor. Thank you. For reminding me. I do need some.
Ah, my back! Just
Oh
kidding.
God,
I'll
and you're
have
gonna
a
make me
back.
sit up straight. God, it's the worst. Thank you for the reminder. Like, in all seriousness. Where is image? There it is. If you are vegan or have weird weird things about seeing ground beef, don't look for a minute. I'll let you know when it's safe. I can save it again. Because it saved it as a weird. Why is it doing that? I mean, that's still not. It's still not a normal format. Stop being stupid and save it as a normal picture. Okay, yeah. If you have a weird aversion, that was the word I was looking for, to seeing ground meat, look away. Look away. I'll tell you when it's safe. This is it. Like, this is ground. It looks chunked, but it's actually ground. It's pushed through an extruder. This may be a Texas only thing because we're very particular about our chili. That's how thick it is. It is so good, Evil. It is so good. We were talking about chili. Die. There you go. It's on the largest die on the grinder. So if you have a butcher and you could ask them how large they have on their grinder, because if you can get it like this, you can skip cutting up a chuck roast, right? But here during chili season, air quote, because that's stupid, all year round should be chili season. You can find it here, but you have to be there super early because as soon as it's put out, it's gone. Also, Evil, I think you may have been AFK. Were you here when I was at my storage? Have you seen my storage since I've got it almost completely done? Yeah, do it, Rosebud. It's so worth it. And the Oh, okay. I'll head back over. It's really fast. It's just right over here. No, you're fine. Do not apologize to me. Fuck off with that. I'm sorry. Whatever. I get it. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You're as bad as Romus. Here, this is my storage. I kind of I say it's air quote completed because I haven't done down here yet. But like everything else is done. And I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, it is dark, but again, I've never. I was gonna say I've never gone this. I did a deep slate cave in Music Man season 1 server. So it has absolutely been this dark before, but this one is moodier, I think, than that, and I love it. And I love the particles. We did the firefly bushes and the ender chests to get the particles. So, yeah. Dang it, I came over here and I didn't bring those shulkers I was going to put up. I'm batting 1,000, man. The only other thing that you guys might have a hard time finding for that chili recipe is the dried chilies. If you can't find them locally, just get them off of Amazon. It's fine. Mine too, Rosebud. Mine too. I will say this: if you are, if you, if you cannot handle any type of spice, you're still okay to use the dried chilies, and you're still okay to use the jalapenos, but do not add the serranos. That should take it down. Yes, the jalapenos are fresh. Jalapenos and serranos are fresh. But if you are a chicken shit when it comes to spice, cut the seeds and pith out of the jalapenos and you'll be fine. And then just don't add the serranos at all. I mean, what I was going to say was far worse than weak. So just, you know. I'm the same way, Fox. If you scroll, I don't know if I put it in the Discord or if I sent it directly to them. If you like spicy, check and see if I put the spicy soup recipe in there, because it is spicy. It's mild to me, Fox, so it'll probably be mild to you, but it's a nice spice. Like it's a soothing spice. Does that make sense to you? It makes sense to me. Like it's comforting. I don't know, Rosebud. It depends. I want to say yes. I think it's safe to say that this can go all the way across now. Oh, day later's evil. I want to say yes, but I'm gonna be completely honest. It really depends. One, on how I feel after stream, and two, if Mr. Cal is awake. You know, like if he is awake, if he wakes up before I'm done, probably not. We've got his parents coming in on Friday, and we've got a bunch of stuff to do. Okay, Fox, I'll post it. Eventually. No, it's this coming weekend. They'll be here Friday after stream. And that also means I won't have a stream on Monday next week, because they'll still be here. I mean, unless they fuck off and go shopping or something, which is entirely possible. His mother is very much a shopper. I am not. I will say though, this weekend, guys, I was really good. I knew I was going to have to people this coming weekend. I knew that I was going to be, you know, exhausted, mentally exhausted, after from all of the peopling that I'm going to be required to do. So I did pretty much nothing this last weekend. I barely played games. I barely I just kind of shut down. Like even when it came to like doing stuff with Mr. Cal, like I just kind of didn't. I conserved my brain meats for the upcoming peopling that I am going to be forced to do. Oh, I need to turn that back on. This is how we get mobs. Yeah, ooh, people, but it's people that I like. I really, really enjoy his family. I think I actually like his family more than he does, if I'm being completely honest. Eh. Okay, not what I meant to do, but okay. Howl out. Yeah, I don't know. I I will say, like, I enjoy it when they come for a visit, um, especially if they're going to be here over a weekend. It's gonna sound so weird because they'll go to farmer markets with Mr. Cow will not. He does not do the farmer's market thing. So I've always struggled. First of all, I have to get up super fucking early. And as much as I love going to the supermarket, farmer's market, um, if I'm going, if it's just I want to go, it'll never happen. It will not happen. Eastern market? No, I have not. My problem with the farmers markets here recent around here is none of them are actually produce. Like farmers markets when I was growing up, you could buy like bushels of green beans, right? You can't do that here. Um you get a couple of people that sell like backyard radishes or backyard peppers or whatever, and that's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that, right? But I'm wanting to find someone that sells green tomatoes and like stuff that I can bulk process and can, and that just does not exist here. Here, the bulk of what you find is like home canning. Like they've canned their own jams and jellies, and I'm just like, okay, but you bought the fruit at the grocery store. Like that's not. I'm not trying to be a fucking snob, right? But I'm a little bit of a fucking snob. I have a hard time with that. Okay, Rosebud. Have fun with the thing. I need something like that. If I'm being completely honest, Fox, I need something like that. Austin is great, right? Like I'm just gonna say it. Austin is an amazing town. It's very progressive, very weird and awesome. I love Austin. But it's the wrong kind of hippies. I need the hippies that grow shit. Not the hippies that just want to buy organic but don't want to grow it. Does that make sense? All right, Emma. No problem. Have a good one. Hope your internet gets better. Also, lots of pyro. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, like just be just be a hippie with a green thumb. That's all I need. That's the hippies I need. Like I don't even care if you're a hippie that partakes of substances, right? Like I was young once. It's fine. Enjoy your substances. Just grow some stuff. Because I can't. I've tried, guys. I wanted to grow my own stuff. I just can't. I cannot. I am so horrible at it. You've heard of green thumbs? Mine is literally a black and rotting thumb. It's awful. I cannot grow anything. Well, I say that. I did really well with succulents. I do actually kind of miss growing succulents. But you can't I mean, you might be able to eat them, but they're not what I was wanting to grow. Yeah, I was looking at stuff like that, and I've thought about it. Um, I need to find some. I think if I was going to do it, it would have to be an indoor gardening system, and it would have to be something hydroponic. Like if I'm being completely honest, I don't think I could. I don't think I could do traditional. Duties. You have duties? Gross. I'm 12, guys. Just throwing that out there. I'm super mature, okay? uh I thought you were going to sleep. I thought you were going to be good and actually go get some rest. That was the last thing I remember hearing. I don't know how we've ended up with that not happening, but I can tell you that it's some horse shit and you need to get on it. All right, let's just take a look and see what we're looking at. How's all this looking? I mean, that looks pretty good, right? Like, I think this needs to come in on this next level, right? Like that needs to come in and maybe I think I'm just gonna I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because I'm thinking about it and I need to see it. Oh no! Excellent. There. All right, yeah, that's good. Now we can finish this off. It's just huge. It really is. I don't know what the hell I was thinking taking this on. I think I was like, you know what? I think I thought I was a much better builder than I actually am, if I'm being completely honest. I'm gutsy is what it is. Or dumb. One of the two. You know, maybe a little column A, a little column B. Uh, that's not exactly what I meant to do. No. There we go. Oh no. Can't have that. Oh, it's fine. I love the rain. It's great. This is exactly what I wanted. All right. I somehow didn't take this up enough. That's fine. I think we're going to need check on the acacia. Because I think we're at that point where I'm going to need need to do one more. Yep, I need to do one. Yeah, we're going to need to go get acacia. Because I am at that point where I'm going to need way more coral. And some acacia. And I don't think I have enough of either. So that is problematic. I need Doc to log in, and I need him to move his cat. Truth be told, I need him to move himself, because if I'm not mistaken, he logged out in a precarious place. And I'm nervous to make any changes up here past what I've already done, because I made this smaller again. I'm nervous to make any more changes up here because I don't want him to log in and just fall. Or suffocate, one of the two. I mean, truth be told, I could just go get bone meal and bone meal all of this. Acacia is one of those things that I love. Farming it is a pain in the ass, and I have not found a acacia tree farm that's actually worth it. Like, there was one that Oz came up with on ISV Season 5, I think, and it technically worked. But again, it just really wasn't worth it. I'm gonna start taking this stuff down. I don't know if that's gonna be enough coral. I don't think it will be. I think I'm gonna need at least another shulker, maybe half. I think at least another shulker. So I think we might have hit the limit on this. Like, I might be able to get another round in, but I think it's going to be really close, and I don't want to, I don't particularly want to start it and not be able to finish it. You are all stone. You are all cobble. You are all stone. Alright, I'm gonna go put this stuff up. Just kidding, I'm gonna fall and not be able to fly. I think it looks pretty good. Like, you can see that I'm definitely taking my time making this transition, right? Like, for those of you that are new and weren't here for this, this is my palette, basically. This is the gradient that I'm going for. But I already knew that I wanted it to be spread out a little bit more because I wanted this thing to be pretty tall. So I'm taking my time leaning into this gradient. And then this will be, I'm gonna build the entire volcano, and then I'm gonna rip out a side of it and put this gradient in to show like old lava flow. So this is what we're working on now. And then we have to decide. Empty. I feel like there was another empty. There was another empty. Then we have to decide where we want the old lava flow to be. And I'm thinking I'm going to put it over there towards the back. Like, I would love for it to be on the front where the door is going to be. But, like, realistically, any civilization is not going to be like, oh, look, this is where the lava comes down. Let's put the door there. You know, like, it's just not... That's I don't feel like that's a thing that would actually happen. So we're gonna have to stick that somewhere else. But it'll at least be, it'll exist. And we'll get there eventually. Hopefully. Stick. Filler doesn't go in there. Leads. I'll put this back in bulk storage. And I don't think I have any coral. Okay, bye. Rowan, please get some rest, or at least try to. Where did I put? Here it is. I mean, I have 30. 35 is not going to make a difference. I'm going to have to go work on decimating more of the ocean. But before we do that, I want to put in that area that... Oh, we're going to sleep first. Rainbow! Alright, let's drop this stuff off. I don't... Right, so apparently that's full. Let us take some podzol, some grass, some dirt, and go fill this in. I do not. Okay. Welcome back, folks. Just so grass slowly spreads and I don't have to use all of my grass blocks. Although eventually I feel like I'm going to have more grass than dirt. Curry, hold on. Wait a second. What kind of curry? Is it a Thai curry or did you make like what kind of curry? These are very important questions, you know. I'm a sucker for a Thai green curry. Ooh. That sounds amazing. I'm not typically a huge fan of Japanese style curries, but curry in general sounds really good right now. It's just poopies. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna put a thing. We went to, was it 2016, 2017? Tim Curry. I mean, that's a good curry. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good curry. We went to, in 2016, 2017, we went to Hawaii, and had a Japanese jerk chicken. So it was like a jerk chicken, but Japanese flavors. It was the best fucking jerk chicken I think I've ever had. And I've always been weird about fusion, right? I feel like fusion is so easy for you to just overdo and get it wrong, but this was so good. And I have been trying in vain, but I have been trying to come up with that recipe ever since. It was very much ponzu and soy, but it was also very smoky. There was a togarashi heat to it. It was so good. And I just cannot nail it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But it was so good. Totally not a curry, but it is Japanese. Kind of. All right. Let's take a look before I decide what to do next. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm definitely happy with this. Yep. Yep, I'm happy with this. That looks great. I like this. I might extend this. Maybe. We'll see. I'm mostly happy with this. I need to fix that. Um, yes, I'm happy with all of this. That looks fine. This area looks a little weird. I don't know why. But I think this is the area that's going to get ripped out for the lava flow, so we'll see. Night Fox. I need to round this off at the bottom. And there's a spawnable spot, so we'll figure that out. All right, let's go light up these spawnable spots. I don't think there was any more until over here. Okay. Later, Cheeky. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I think I'm mostly happy with this area. I kind of want to steal this. I don't like this. Oh. Okay, I like that better. All right. Now let's go decimate an entire ecosystem. Right? Sounds like a plan. Let's grab a couple of shulker boxes. I'm good on food. Let's grab some rockets, just in case. And then I have a bed, so we're good. All right, let us away. The coral farm. So there's a custom recipe on the server that lets me make coral blocks out of like the little coral pieces, like the fan corals and all that. So I made a farm, but the coral that I need is only from the pink, and I'm just not getting enough of it. So I just like, I'll still, if I need more than what the ocean can provide, I'll turn to the farm, but that's gonna take so much AFKing that I don't know that I have it in me. Is it weird that I kind of want to build a base in like random biomes? Just like have multiple bases spread all over the place and build in different styles? Like, I think I don't have the internal fortitude to work on like a forever world just nonstop. You know what I mean? Like I would have to take like breaks and play other games and then come back in like a few months to a year or something like that. Like I'd have to I don't think I could just do it the way I see a lot of these YouTubers do it. I'm incredibly impressed with their ability to stick to it. I am not that person. Did I? It doesn't feel like I did. I feel like all I did was go in circles around a volcano. Oh god. There's a dolphin. He's gonna play with my coral. Coral. I keep saying it, even though I know Romus is AFK and probably not paying attention, but I know I have to say it. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing, Pyro. I need so much coral, and this is just gonna take forever. But I get all the pretty pieces too while I'm at it. And more pickles. I do love a good pickle. Sea or otherwise. Which is funny, Rosebud, because I literally spent the first 20 minutes of this stream doing absolutely nothing and just standing in a single spot and talking. Oh. Mikhail. Llamas with hats, you are correct. Llamas with hats is, I would say it's an inside joke. I mean, it's kind of an inside joke between Romus and I. There's a reason that we love it. I mean, aside from the fact that it's awesome, there's another reason that it's special to us. And we'll never tell. Uh-huh. Llamas with hats is awesome. Carl, that kills people, Carl. I did not know that. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, all of that, and it's not even 2 stacks. This is the problem. This is the problem with using coral as a building block. Especially on large projects. Holy crap. I feel like fishermen, villagers should trade coral. Wait, do they? And I just don't know it? Like, is that something that... Because that would be awesome. I'll have to look into it. Because even if that's not something that they do, give me enough time and it'll be something that they do, that they can actually do. Even if I have to magic it into existence. Blue is just so pretty. I don't need it, but I want it. All right. Like how I'm complaining about it taking so long and then I'm immediately getting sidetracked with collecting all the pretty blocks. I obviously have priorities. Oh, hi. How are you? Yeah. You were better. Yes, Pyro? I feel like I know what you're about to say, but go on. I want to see if I'm right. Air. I need air, apparently. Air is a thing that you need. Oh, thanks, Fox. It took me a long time to get the shaders, the settings in the shaders right for how I wanted the water to look. All right, let's go put the shulker down. Sea pickles. I love a good pickle. See, this is... Oh, hey, here's my fireworks. I knew I had a stack and a half earlier, and then I couldn't find them. Apparently, I stuck them in a chest and forgot about them. Oh, dolphin speed. Gross. I am not a dog. I do not need zoomies. Thank you. Speaking of, literally no one has checked on the dog today. I kind of feel like I need to tell her that nobody loves her.
What the dog doing?
Oh, she is snoozing off screen slightly. She ate while I went and got the boba off the porch. And so now she is in a food coma. The shaders I'm using is complementary. Let me get out of the water and I will show you the version. 5 something. Technically, I liked the older version better, but I know that eventually it's not going to work, so I decided to go ahead and upgrade and just figure out the settings on the newer version to get it close to what I like. It's pretty close. It's definitely not identical to what I had, but it's pretty close. Oh God, just get in bed and stay in bed. All right. Options, video settings, shaders. Complementary reimagined 5.8.1 is what I have. And it is... There are a lot of settings. Just be forewarned. Plan on spending a hot second. It took... When I say it took me a while, I mean like... I took my time trying to like go back and forth. Like if we go into options, go to video settings, and I turn on my old ones, it's close, right? Like that's pretty close. The water is less blue here, and to me looks more realistic. And I love the greenish tint down here. Right, like, so then I'll just go video settings, shader packs, and I turn these on. It's clear. There's no light shafts and the green tint. So I like the clear, right? Like I like the clear, but I love the moodiness of the old version a lot more. So I'm still not perfect. Right? Like you can go into the settings and materials, water. I can go into underwater color and play with literally the RGB values. Right? So like I could take the blue down a hair or the red down a hair. All of this is at 100 at the moment. So like I can do this and turn the green up and we can see what it looks like underwater. But it is going back and forth a lot. But I still don't have those light shafts. So like you just have to play with it. And until I'm going to sit down and actually play with this, I'm gonna put it back. Just so I don't have to wonder what the default was. But yeah, I love complimentary. Music Man 1017 actually got me turned on to this shader pack. So I have him to thank for it. I feel like there was something I was going to do, and now I don't remember what it was. Oh, there was a boat over there I saw, but no, I don't need to get that kind of sidetracked. Not the sidetracked I need to be. I need to finish getting this stuff. I also want to get some of the... This is... Some of the coral that I like less. You know, like the yellow. I want to get some of that so that if I decide to make a pickle farm, like a sea pickle farm, which I might just to light up underneath the base. I don't have to use any of the stuff that I potentially want for decoration. So I think that should do it. I don't think I need a bunch for a pickle farm. Oh, is she staring at me lovingly again? Oh, let me see if I can get a tail wag. Sometimes when I look at her, she gets really excited and wags her tail. Hey, baby. No tail wag today? Okay, no tail wag. We're too tired. The food coma has hit us too hard, Mother. I do not feel like performing the tail wags. Oh my god. I worry so much. I feel like Impulse loves Prim as much as I love Bean, you know? Like, Prim and Bean both are getting on up there, and I'm very concerned for both of them and for both of us. I don't... Maybe I will change my mind, right? Like, maybe when the unthinkable yet inevitable happens, I hear people say, oh, I'm not ready for another dog. I'm not ready. I don't think I'm going to have that. Like, I'm going to miss her, obviously, right? But there is, and always has been, like, this little dog-shaped spot in my heart. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll be different, right? Like when it actually happens and I have to make that decision, but I don't know how long I can go without a dog. Dogs are life as far as I'm concerned. I think it's funny. Mr. Cal asked me once, and exactly once, if someone had me and the dog, and you could only save one of us, which one would you save? And he's never asked me again. I don't think he liked the fact that I simply said, please don't make me answer that. Not because I'm ashamed of my answer, but because I don't think he would have liked it very much. I'm like, mm-mm. That's a dangerous question that you should not ask. All right. Still don't think this is going to be enough. I think this is going to take far longer than I have the patience for today. I think I might be ahead to just set up the farm and AFK it. I also think that my allergy meds are wanting. Or maybe they're working too well and drying me out too much because I can't get enough water right now. Yeah, I could tell that Rowan didn't feel good today because at no point did he redeem what the dog doing. I know, but I think today is worse than... Oh, right, oxygen. It's a thing. Oxygen is a thing that we need. I keep forgetting. All right. Yeah. I know not all of it is within his control, but I feel like if he got better rest and better sleep, that some of it might be a little bit better. But for all of the like times that he calls me Mama Cal, I'm well aware of the fact that I'm not actually a parental unit. So it's not my place. Are we headed the right way? We are. Random. Look how many lush caves there are. Just, you know, you have a seed with way too many lush caves when you've got that many azalea trees in the desert. That was insane. Oh my god. Everything underneath my base is a big lush cave. And then everywhere I go, there's more. Like, there's so many. There should be a volcano coming into view soon. There it is. I gonna have... Is that the only tough that I have? Where do I need tough at? I need tough over here for the volcano. Or for the the gradient going into that. I think 1 shulker should be fine for that. Yeah. I think we'll be okay with 1 shulker of each of these things. I do need... Let's go... Wrong button. If this is what I think it is... It is. I'm going to have to make a basalt farm. What's in here? Nothing. All right. Okay, just go through the door, Cal. Just go through the door. You can do it. I promise. Okay, pickle farm. Salt farm. I will forget these. And maybe next time... like this time I didn't mind working on the volcano, right? But next time, if I don't have the materials yet, if I haven't spent time out there at the coral farm doing all of that, maybe we'll do some creative work and play around with the fog effect and see if we can get that to looking in a way that does not piss me off. Or maybe I'll be in a redstone mood and work on one of these things. Who knows? We'll see. But I think that's going to be it. Let us do the things and press the buttons. I appreciate all of you guys for coming and hanging out. I appreciate the hype train. Plural. I believe there was 2. You guys are crazy. Thank you for the subs and the resubs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the lurkers and my streakers. I appreciate all of you so much. Let us see who we can raid. Go. We're gonna go bother Rose. That's who we're gonna go bug. Oh dear. Share the love. The raid message will pop up when I hit the buttons and do the things. So I will be back tomorrow, hopefully for Ladies Night Phasmo. We shall see if that is a thing. I might do a midday stream, but I'll be completely honest, probably not, because we got too much stuff to do around the house. I will talk to you guys then. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of whatever time zone that you are in, and we will catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.